Hello everybody, Dan from Frontline MCOC here, back with another video for Marvel Contest of Champions. It's time to run another epic rift, and today's champion is Mr. Sinister. I have a 5-star rank 4 duped Mr. Sinister, and we've loaded up the synergy team for him. Lots of synergies here with Cable. That's going to randomly give Mr. Sinister either a 25% passive attack rating, 25% passive power rate, or 25% passive armor rating at the beginning of the fight. We have Bloodlines, so we've got Phoenix in there. Special attacks have plus 20% crit rating and gain True Strike, so that's nice. And with MODOK, I've actually featured this synergy before. The opponent will be power locked for 6 seconds after a special attack, which is pretty nice. And then with Phoenix, it's complicated. Get the armor rate and the power gain. Cable brings in some additional health. And then with Blue Cyclops, another plus 5% power gain. So if everything lines up pretty well, he's going to have a lot of power gain. And let's get into it. Now, Mr. Sinister also gains some advantages through his persistent charge mechanic when defeating opponents of a certain class. So after we defeat this mutant, he's going to gain prowess, which boosts his special attack, and that scales with his signature level. So let's get into it. I don't play a ton of Mr. Sinister. He's mostly on defense for me, but he's got some interesting mechanics and survivability with his regen. All right, so it looks like we got the passive power gain here at the start of the fight, which is nice because now we can launch more special attacks, get that stun, get that concussion up. Now with his special one, that's got the degen. As you see, when you charge the heavy, you can get a precision, which is nice. And it is, I love that synergy that power locks them, and you basically get a free combo out of it without the opponent gaining any power. It's too bad all the champions in there, MODOK and Mr. Sinister, are mostly thought of as defenders. People don't tend to play those champions a ton. All right, there we go. So you see, he's got a few different bits of utility there with the stun, with the degen damage. It's always nice to have champions with degen damage, just because there's so few champions that can counter it. Let's see, all right, we got another cosmic gem, and I've been getting gems when I say I don't need the gem, so I don't need a cosmic gem. I already have one. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, 4500 T5B. Won't complain about that. Alright, so we're going in. We've got this Ronin here. So we already took down a mutant, so we've got the extra special attack damage. Now, after defeating a skill, that's going to increase his crit rate. Now, it's also nice facing an opponent like Ronin, who deals a ton of bleed damage if you get hit, is, as I'm sure you're aware if you've played a Mr. Sinister, is you can throw that right back at him, and of course he's not immune to it. So we're just spamming the special ones here. Keep that degen damage going. And as you see, when there's another trick with Mr. Sinister, right? And that I'll show this more in the next fight, but you can actually pause his debuffs while you're charging the heavy, which is another nice ability that he has. And furthermore, he's actually he's actually immune to reverse control. So if you need someone to help you out versus reverse controls, not that we can really show that off here, but he is immune. Now with tech, there is nothing to gain here. He can't gain an advantage from taking down a tech character. So let's try that again, right? So pause the degen, and there we go. So it's kind of nice. You get additional degen damage, and you get the precision charge out of doing that. And with the power lock, you don't have to worry about slowing down your rotation and baiting as many specials. Alright, 54 hits, not too bad there. Okay, we'll pick up that T5B. Very nice. And then let's see, what is the ability for Mystics? I'm actually on Aunt May right now, which is a site I use to research lots of champions. Great site. You should definitely check it out. And it's so useful when putting together these synergy teams, especially the ones that you can't always see in game because of the one-way synergy. So with a Mystic champion, after defeating a Mystic champion, he gets a boost. Mr. Sinister gets a boost to his power rate that scales with his Sig ability. And we've already got the power gain passive, so going to be gaining a lot of power, which is nice. Alright, so you see the Juggernaut specials. And there we do it again. We're going to kind of get into that cycle, right, of parry, pause the degen, and get the precision charge. There we go. All right. So let's see. Who do we have? All right. We've got Red Guardian. So this should be an interesting matchup. Now, we won't be able to utilize the persistent charge for Science Champion, but if you were to get one and continue on the quest, it would increase Mr. Sinister's regeneration rate. All right, so let's see how many. He's got 80,000 health pool. Let's see how Mr. Sinister does with him. All right, and we get the attack bonus too, which is nice. So he's got a lot of little things that make him better. You definitely have to build him up. He's not the best at anything, probably, but he's got a lot in the toolkit. All right, one more special one. There we go. All right, Mr. Sinister, he's taking it down. That was a nice, pretty clean run. Took a couple hits, but nothing too much to worry about. Got 4500 T5B, which is always appreciated, and I think showed off that Mr. Sinister. He's pretty solid, you know. He's not going to blow you away, but there's some interesting stuff going on there. All right, guys, that is it for me. I will be back with more epic rifts, thinking of some other champions that I want to do an epic rift with. Probably the champion. He'll be coming up. Maybe Korg, maybe Thor Jane Foster. Not exactly sure. I haven't really settled on the next one. But definitely going through my roster, and if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments, and I will see you all soon. All right, talk to you later. Bye.